My name is Richard Santo. I practice in Tequesta, Florida, and I'm a chiropractor. Principled chiropractic means only one thing. It means that you fit into a premise. And the premise that you fit into is very simple. You acknowledge the fact that there is a universal intelligence. And this universal intelligence balances and controls and created and governs the cosmos, governs everything that exists, that is. I choose to call this God.
Purpose. What I want you to do is to build in your heart a passion to know who you are, what your job is, what you're supposed to be doing, when you're supposed to be doing it, and how much of it you're supposed to be doing. How many patients do you see a day? How long do you practice? You practice until there's no more patients coming in.
And I've been thinking of Bobby all week. So Tilly, basically, when he came back with the same thing, see? He used to come up to everybody in Jersey when we were first starting. Whoa. You remove the barriers preventing the people from coming into your office, right? You want people to come into the office? Get rid of the barriers. Get rid of whatever it is that prevents them from coming in. Your hours suck? Get new hours. You're charging too much money? Make it available to them. Get rid of the barriers. And the only responsibility you have is to turn on the power. See, after you make the adjustment, what happens to the patient is none of your business. That's between them and their creator. It's none of your business. If that patient gets up and now has a spontaneous healing, the interference is removed and it has flowed, and God has chosen to spontaneously heal this individual, right? You say, thank you. You say thank you because it wasn't you, was it? You removed the interference. You did this. You made it possible to happen. But what happened was not your business. You didn't do anything. If a patient comes into your office and you adjust them and the cancer gets better, you didn't cure that cancer. You didn't do anything for that cancer. You did nothing for that cancer. All you did was remove the interference, the ability of that patient's innate intelligence. That patient's innate intelligence to reorganize the tissue into normal tissue is what got rid of that thing that we choose to call cancer. Not you, not me. You have one ability, and that ability is to turn on the power, is to reconnect that nervous system so that that expression of God, that innate intelligence can flow from above down, inside out, go to every part of the body, be able to do whatever it can do for that individual, so that individual can now respond to the world in the best of their ability to respond to the world. So now the world, because all the individuals in the world are now responding as close to perfection as they can, lift mankind to now respond in more perfection than it can. And maybe Jews don't kill Arabs, and Arabs don't kill Jews, and Northern Ireland people don't kill Southern Ireland people. And maybe they don't blow up boats, and maybe they don't do any of this other stuff now, because we are changing the innate intelligence, the expression of innate intelligence in mankind. Okay? You change the innate intelligence in the individual, we expect that innate intelligence to be able to do something with that individual. If we change the innate intelligence in enough individuals, then we expect the innate intelligence of mankind to also change. Otherwise, it's a lie. Mankind changes now. See, we walk around with this idea, I want to change the world. Say, okay, how do you want to change the world? No, hey, that's the vaguest idea. Well, we'll do this, we'll make this better, we'll do this, we'll make this better. No, you change mankind by changing mankind's ability to express his innate intelligence, to make him more in connection with that force coming from above down, inside out. In all of mankind, not only in individual segments of mankind.
I've said this last time I was here, I've said this every time I'm going to tell you this again. Right? You write this on a whiteboard that's hanging up in your adjusting room or in your waiting room, and if you don't have one, get a piece of headrest paper and stretch it across the wall, and you write on there two things. The power that made the body heals the body, and then next to it you write, I move the bone and God does the healing, because that's going to separate you from the rest. I want you to do me a favor. And do me a favor only because it is a favor for you. And I want you to make a resolution to yourself, in your heart, that if you are going to continue in practice, that you will determine who you're practicing for. Who you're practicing for. And you will make a commitment to yourself and to your God that you will provide the hands. And if you do, I guarantee you God will provide the people. And history will mark chiropractors as that group of special and peculiar people who caused the world to change. DNA in me blesses DNA in you. Peace.